should take off that sweater.
We're live.
Let's see what's under that sweater.
No, because I'll have my Baja shirt on here.
All right, and
I'll look dirty. And I'll look like the... Dude, I was looking back at the episodes because I was the one editing them and whatnot. And I was just looking at how freaking dirty I looked and lazy.
no, you always look pretty fucking dirty. Just kidding.
So, we're back. When did I upload that first episode?
I was gone for like 3 weeks. It's been like 4 weeks.
Probably like...
Has it been 2 weeks since I got back?
Yeah, so probably like almost
5,
2 months ago.
6, yeah, like 6 weeks.
So, and then this is... Okay, so we uploaded that one friggin' about 2 months ago. And then we probably recorded it a week before I uploaded it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also recorded like 2 extra episodes that week.
Yeah.
And those aren't going up till tomorrow and next Tuesday, which is I think the 7th. Which is pretty funny. Because now it is currently... What day is it?
The 30th of August.
Yeah, it's the 30th of August. And people aren't going to be seeing this until 7 days from the 7th, which is what, the 14th?
That's what math is.
Thank you.
No, I feel
7 plus
stupid.
7, 14, quick maths.
Quick math.
So, yeah, but, I mean, we got a couple stories. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first? I guess I'll go first.
Alright, so... I mean, should I just talk about the drugs that I did in Mexico?
Well, you should probably talk about your whole trip in Mexico, Emmanuel.
I mean, yeah, but I mean... what is there to talk about? I mean, it gets, like, boring sometimes over there, man. Like, I don't know. But, yeah. So, I went to Mexico for, like, 3 weeks. And in that time...
Mm-hmm.
I went to visit some places in Oaxaca, and I did some mushrooms.
You did what?
I did
I'm
mushrooms.
calling the authorities.
Dude, I mean, I don't think I can get in trouble. I don't think I can get in trouble, right?
I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, I did. So in Oaxaca, there's like this one, like pueblo that's called. I think it's like San Martin or some shit like that. But but over there, it's known for like mushrooms, like the psychedelic mushrooms. And
not poblano.
What?
Poblano
No.
mushrooms, the ones that go on pizza.
No, I think those are. Fuck, what are the like? Are those other mushrooms? The fucking. Alright. Anyways, I forgot. But like, so my uncle's like really. Not like into drugs, but like, my uncle and his wife, like, his wife's side is like very kind of like, into that like kind of like spiritual type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like they do like, I think they like smoke, or they ingest like weed like through a tea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they also like do mushrooms, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like there's like it's like in the mountains. So
I've heard that like drinking weed is like really strong too, like almost stronger than edibles.
I mean, I don't know, maybe, but
Is that
like
true?
I don't know, 'cause wouldn't this be bad?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, I mean, like, 'cause I mean the weed that's in Mexico, specifically Oaxaca, isn't anything to brag about. So I mean, I don't know, like maybe it is like harder hitting in the tea, but I mean it's not really hard hitting in general.
Oh, because you got such a strong freaking barrier to entry for that in your body, don't you, Emmanuel?
I guess.
We can't show this because this is free promotion.
But yeah. But yeah, so we went into the mountains, and it's like it's really nice, dude. Like it's just kind of like 'cause in the mountains there's a lot of pueblos and stuff, and like fuck, I keep saying like, but there's a lot of pueblos and shut the fuck up.
I can just hear your like your thoughts just being like and like fuck.
But yeah, so there's like a lot of pueblos that you like pass through, and this one was like, it's probably like, I'd say like 3, maybe 4 hours, like away from like where we live. But we went there and then we met up with this like old lady, and then she had the mushrooms growing in her room. I'm not sure how sanitary that is, but I think that's kind of how you grow the mushrooms.
I don't know if that should be like your top priority.
My priority was getting high on some shrooms, man.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it's really funny because I went with my uncle, his son, his oldest son, which was he's 15.
And he did it?
Yeah, dude, he was like, dude, his face was so funny, man, because he just kind of like, hold on, all right, so it was my uncle, his son, who's 15, my older brother, me, and my dad, and my older brother's like 30, I think, and then my dad. I was surprised my dad even like did it, but he was kind of like the one that was like trying to go. I
Your
think
dad was just trying to get high.
yeah.
He's
He's
like,
like,
"Come on,
man, these kids.
let's go.
He's like, these kids got me losing my mind, man. I gotta get some. I gotta get high.
I gotta get high."
But yeah, dude. So we like I guess like they grow like in like 7. Like it's kind of weird to like explain, but like I guess when like they grow like it's a family.
Of
You know-
mushrooms?
Yeah.
Of fungi?
Yeah, so like I guess the lady says that they always grow in 7. So we each got 7, and then we were like taking them. I think like every 15 or 20 minutes we would take one. And then I think it was on my 5th or 6th one when I kind of started to feel it. But like we ended up taking all of them except for I think my cousin. I think he took like 5 or 6.
Fucking pussy. I'm just kidding.
But dude, he was like slumped on the bed, bro. He was like taking a nap, and it was funny 'cause when he got out the room, like you could just see like his whole face, like his, you know how their pupils dilate.
Yeah.
So he had like he walked outside, and then he just kind of like, it felt like that was his first time like looking at the world or something. He walked out the cabin, and then he would just kind of like, whoa.
I don't know if you're gonna understand this, but he looked like the I just smacked the freaking mic 2 times. He looked like the I thought I was gonna burp. He looked like the Adult Swim frog.
I don't know what that is.
No, I don't know if you remember, but like watching Adult Swim, like it would cut to the commercials and then it'd be like we'll be right back, and then it's the frog that like, or am I thinking of Family Guy? Is this not on Adult Swim? But there's like a frog where, 'cause you know how their pupils
Dilate.
like not dilate, but they're like squares.
Yeah.
and but the whole animation would be like they changed like that, like vertically, horizontally. It would be like.
Anyways, thanks for wasting our time.
Alright, I'm sorry. Never mind.
But yeah, like he just kind of had like a big ass grin. His eyes were wide open, and like
Can you reenact it for us?
I don't think I can do it well, so I'm not.
Okay.
But yeah, my dad was also like slumped out on like a bench outside.
Was he just like acting high as well, or was
No,
he
my
just
dad
kind of
was-
like vibing?
My dad would just kind of like, I wouldn't say vibing, 'cause he would just. I think he was like honestly asleep for like a good part of it. I don't know if like internally he was kind of like freaking out, and he was just like, I'm just gonna lay down and like rest or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then my older brother, he was laying in the bed, and then I think like I walked in to the cabin for like a minute, and then like my uncle had this like weird music playing, and then like I just walked in, and my brother's on the bed, and he just kind of like, he looks like he's tripping out.
Your brother?
Yeah, but like he said he was like good and shit, but like I mean when I saw him, dude, like he looked like he had been up for like a week, you know?
Wait, your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about friggin' your little brother.
Nah, he didn't go. He's probably gonna go the next time though.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. And then my uncle, he didn't take him 'cause he was like the one that was like
The DD.
Yeah, he was like babysitting us, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I was chilling like, I think I kind of went outside and they had a little hammock, and I was just kind of chilling on the hammock, and then I was like looking up at the sky and just kind of like listening to music, man, and I was just kind of like enjoying it, you know. I was like,
oh yeah, I made that joke where you were just like everyone was just trying to vibe off the earth, and you were just there being a fucking like Gen Z kid, just being on your phone, listening to music, being like, I hate the world.
I mean, yeah, and it's weird 'cause like I had those thoughts in my head, and like the people there, like 'cause before we got the mushrooms, the lady was like, oh, like these big ones are reserved for the gringos 'cause they come here and they like to.
The gringos.
Yeah, they like to
do mushrooms.
Do shrooms, yeah. So like but like yeah, like
wait, why are the big ones reserved for the gringos? 'Cause they pay more?
I don't know if they pay more. Well, I mean, yeah, she's like, oh, like some gringos already like paid for these ones, so like don't get these ones. But yeah,
interesting.
So like when I was in my hammock, yeah, like I pulled out my phone to take like pictures, just kind of like, 'cause I was like, bro, this looks like really nice, you know. And then and I was listening to music, but then like yeah, like I had those thoughts where I was like, dude, like the lady or like someone's gonna look at me and then just gonna be like, man, this guy's like
on his phone.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, fuck, man. So like every time I had my phone, I like had to like think like, oh, like, you know,
you
like,
would get all self-conscious.
Yeah,
be like, oh no, I don't want people to judge me.
Yeah, and then but it was really nice, dude. Like honestly, like everything felt so vibrant, and like the clouds were like not tripping me out, but like they were like moving in a weird way, 'cause like I feel like when you're on shrooms, you kind of like, if you look at something, I feel like it kind of like it kind of looks like it's swirling a little bit.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like when I would see the clouds, like they were moving, like, you know, like as a cloud does.
Yeah.
But like then also like I would see them and then like kind of just like swirl like into itself and stuff like that. And I would just like, fuck, bro, like I'm on shrooms.
You're like, I'm high. You look over your dad, be like, my dad's high. What the hell?
But yeah, dude, I was just kind of like chilling, and yeah, like, and then I think once my dad woke up and like I felt like everyone else was like kind of like sobering up and stuff, and then I was just kind of there. But then my brother like kept on like looking at me, and then he would just start laughing, bro. And I was like I hated that 'cause I didn't want to laugh, 'cause I didn't want to be like, oh, like I'm fucking high, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but so he would look at me and he would just start laughing, and then I would be like, bro, like what the fuck, you know, like
what the fuck are you laughing?
Yeah, like,
are you with the CIA?
Dude, that's really loud.
I'm sorry. I know, I totally forgot what we were recording.
But yeah, I would just kind of like, bro, like why are you laughing? And then like I fucking hated him 'cause he was like,
you hate him?
No, I hated him.
Oh,
'cause like my uncle was like kind of like making fun of him. He's like, oh, like se está riendo y todo eso. And then my brother kind of like threw me under the bus, but like not really, 'cause I wasn't the one that was laughing. He was like, oh no, it's 'cause he's laughing and he's making me laugh. And I was like, bitch, what? No, like
I'm not even laughing, bitch.
Yeah, dude, I was like no, 'cause I didn't want them to think that I was just like fucking like getting high off my ass, you know?
Yeah. Which doesn't make any sense, because you were getting high off your ass.
Yeah, but I didn't like, 'cause you have to keep in mind, like I kind of have to be like, oh, this is a shroom, you know, like this, like I had to pretend like it's my first time.
Why?
'Cause I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I've done these before, man. Like,
wait, but I thought you haven't done mushrooms.
I did it once.
Oh, what? You have to tell but I thought your dad like knew all your intoxication endeavors.
No,
I thought he knew you like smoked weed like a lot.
I mean, he knew I smoked weed, but like,
not to the extent.
Like, that was literally like all I told him, 'cause you know. But yeah, what was I saying? God damn it.
You're like, wait, this is a mushroom?
Yeah.
Do we put this on pizza? Where's the Little Caesars?
I hate mushroom on pizza, but they tasted like
dirt.
Yeah, 'cause it literally still had some dirt on it. But like you would eat them and it wouldn't be like that bad. But I feel like literally like when you're like barely like gonna swallow it, like you get this like weird ass like sour taste in your mouth, and it was like disgusting. Like
that's so gross. That's so gross, because then you think like, oh, I'm just eating literal like fungus, like just mushrooms.
I'm gonna eat some fungus right now.
You're like, what if she gave me the wrong one and I end up turning into a zombie?
Yeah, 'cause I mean, like, obviously there's like mushrooms that you shouldn't eat for obvious reasons. But yeah, I mean, like, people go there all the time and stuff, and like that's like the origin, I guess. But yeah, so that was the first time I did it, and then I did it, I think, a day before I came back here.
Oh, that's right, you did it twice, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so my uncle, they invited us to a temazcal. So it's like kind of like, think of like an igloo that's kind of like built in the ground. I'm pretty sure. Are igloos? No.
No. Like a hobbit hole?
Yeah, I guess. But like it's just kind of like and then they cover it, like, you get inside it and then they cover it up so that there's like no light coming in, and like pretty much kind of like sealed off. And then like they do like a sauna type thing.
So they seal you off in a hot hole, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, but I mean, like, dude, like, honestly, it's like the sauna at LA Fitness, it's probably like 3 or 4 times as hot.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause I went to the sauna right now.
Jesus.
And like it's hot in the sauna, but I mean, like, over in the other one, dude, like, 'cause they literally have like hot rocks and then they pour like water on it to like cause the steam.
Yeah.
And so like you literally like feel like the heat in your face and all that.
You're like, fuck, I'm burning.
But yeah, so we were in there for a good amount. I'm not sure how long, probably like 30 to an hour. But yeah, you're in there like for until like it's over, or like they have like times where they'll be like, oh, we're gonna open the door if like anyone feels the need to like leave. You can, if you can't handle. But
can't handle the heat, get out of the oven.
Yeah, literally. And then after that, my aunt was like, oh, like,
wait a minute, I just forgot, that was a Jewish joke. That was just racist, what I just said.
Hey, you made it racist.
I didn't mean it like that.
But anyways, yeah, so after we finished that, my aunt had some mushrooms, and she was like, oh, like, here, like, like, he's like, oh, fuck.
That's so funny. Your aunt just be like, then, mijo.
Yeah, 'cause to preserve them, they put them in like honey. So like this one was like better tasting 'cause it's covered in honey. But I think honestly this one hit me like harder than the first ones.
Really?
I think so.
Doesn't honey do that though? Isn't honey like when you eat honey when you're high, it like kind of like elevates the high?
I'm not sure.
I feel like I heard that somewhere, but I could be just totally bullshitting.
But yeah, so she gave them. She's like chug, fucking
eat it, munch it up, baby girl.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. I ate those mushrooms as well, and then those ones I ate like all together. So maybe that's probably why it kind of like hit me like harder.
Yeah.
'Cause I ate those ones like all at once.
Just the bundle of 7. Just
yeah, she gave me a spoon. She was like, all right, just dig them out and just eat them. And I was like,
wait, I thought they were like long. 'Cause whenever you tell me about your mushroom endeavors, or like you sent me a picture, and I thought that they were like about, what is that, 3-4 inches?
yeah, that's I think about the tallest ones that were there.
Oh.
The ones that we had were like kind of smaller, just like this.
Like 2.5, 3 inches.
Yeah, like 1.5 inches to
like
2 inches.
the size of my penis. Okay.
Yeah. Damn, I wouldn't mind eating that one.
Oh my god, that's gay.
What do you got against gays, bro?
I'm not.
Anyways, before you interrupt the rest of my story, like you always do, you fucking cunt.
I'm just trying to put in my 2 cents, man. All right.
No, but yeah. So I ate those mushrooms, and then my family had ordered like Chinese food, but I don't know if you guys ever been to Mexico. Like Chinese food is just really
not good.
Yeah, it's not good, bro. I'm like, but it was so weird 'cause like my brothers were like, oh, like yeah, like Chinese food,
Well,
and then I was like,
let me just preface that not good unless you go to like a really expensive Chinese food place.
yeah, no, yeah, this was in the Pueblo, like kind of not on the outskirts of the town, but like kind of far away.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so they had like ordered Chinese food, and then me, my dad, and my mom, 'cause my whole family went to the Temazcal, except for my little brother. But me, my dad, and my mom we went to go pick up the Chinese food, and like that's when I started feeling it like hit me, which was like 15-20 minutes, like 20 to 30 minutes after I ate them, and yeah, like I would like That's
fast as hell.
yeah. So like, I mean, it didn't like hit me, but like, I like started to
it
notice
started to like trickle up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, dude. So like immediately, I kind of like my face kind of just started like smiling on its own kind of thing, and like
You looked at yourself in the mirror and you're like, "What's going on with me?"
and then like, fuck, what was I gonna say? And then like I can kind of feel like like a giggly feeling, I guess. So like not that I wanted to laugh, but I can feel it like easily, like like that feeling of like kind of like
you were in the car going to like Panda Express in Mexico, be like,
yeah, dude.
You were laughing in J's. Hee 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 hee.
Oh.
Hee hee.
Ha ha.
J.
Damn. That's just so funny.
What?
I'm like, that's just so funny how they like do their laughs like that.
Racist. Why is it funny?
Cause it's not comedy.
Because it's supposed to be H.
Yeah.
Racist.
Anyways, so then we get to the house, and then like, I get some food, but like, honestly, dude, like, I hate that Chinese food. Like, and I was like, the whole meal, dude, I was just like looking at my plate, cause I didn't want to like look at anyone, cause then I would like start to laugh and like giggle.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be like that. So I just kind of like ate my food and then just went to laid in bed. And then my mom was like, she has like a group that's like what's it called, like
a Bible study that comes over.
Something like that.
Oh,
but
really?
But like it's on it's like through video.
Oh, okay.
Video call and stuff.
I thought you just had a Bible study that would come over to your house, and it's just you, your brother, and your dad all high on mushrooms.
No, at that point I was the only one that was high.
Really?
Yeah, because this one was.
So it was just you this second time being high?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I was like really trying hard not to like laugh, because
that makes so much more sense now. I thought again you, your dad, and your brother were high when you told me.
No, it was just me, because I was leaving, so my aunts were like,
here, have some more drugs.
Yeah. So yeah, dude. So after I ate, I just kind of laid in bed and like just kind of started watching like because at that point like I have like the Wi-Fi and stuff, so I could be on my phone, and I was just kind of in there.
I'm actually going to Mexico next week, or in a couple weeks.
This is the first time hearing about it.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I just thought about that right now.
What am I gonna do, man?
I'm literally going for like maybe 3 days.
That's 3 days, though.
My grandfather died.
So if I kill myself, you have to.
Oh my God. Wait, finish your story.
Alright, yeah, so I was laying in bed and I was just kind of watching some I feel like this kind of like
nice
embarrassing, but I just kind of watched like trippy videos on YouTube, I guess.
A 10-hour a 10-hour show.
It was
a
like
10-hour video of just like different colors.
No, it was just like a 10-minute video, and I'll show you the video afterwards, cause like just so you can kind of like.
I think I'm okay.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're gonna fucking,
I'm just kidding, yeah.
But like, yeah, just so you kind of understand what I was looking at, and like, dude, like, I swear, dude, I was like just kind of like so entranced by the video, dude.
That's you, the baby Yoda.
And then, yeah, so I was like looking at the video while my mom was like on a group, and like I think my brother was in the living room, and I didn't want to go out like into the living room, because I'm like, I don't want to like talk to my parents or like my brothers while I'm like fucking high and shit. And it was like it's so weird being like high
around sober people,
like around my parents.
Lord,
like
yeah.
I'm just kind of like, bro, like that's like I would just kind of like in my room, because I'm like.
You're like, I'm ashamed of myself.
I'm just like, bro, like I don't want to like go out there and like start acting stupid,
It's like, never mind.
And then yeah, so I was like literally chilling, just listening to music, watching TikToks and like some trippy videos on YouTube, until like it went away until like I think 11:30 to 12 or something. And like it was so weird, dude, 'cause like literally I was on bed the whole time, and then I just kind of felt weird when like my parents were like already in bed when I was like sobered up. So I was just kind of like, I don't know, it felt like very like just weird in general, like that feeling. But yeah, so that was pretty much my mushroom trip. And then I also went, like in Oaxaca, I went to like, I think it's called like San Andres Guayapan.
San Andres.
Guayapan.
And you started shooting people and
No.
cops.
Like over there's like, it's a really like nice area. I think a lot of the houses there are from the politicians 'cause they're like extremely nice.
Is it like a beachfront
No.
covered, like area?
No, there's a lake
Uh-huh.
around there, but like nah, it just kind of like a nice little like pueblo that like like I said, I'm pretty sure it has like a lot of politicians living there 'cause the houses were like extremely nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like even like a good like paying job, like pretty much it's kind of like, oh, it's obviously a politician's house.
You have to have corrupt money.
Yeah, that's not like you fucking went to school and like became a millionaire. That's corrupt money right there.
That's taking money from the people that are taking advantage from the poor money.
Yeah. And then there's a like nice lake and stuff, and it was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then how was your flight back?
It was really it sucked, dude. I hate being on the plane for like 4 hours, bro. And it's like, it's funny to think 'cause I'm like, if I was to literally like go like anywhere like outside the US, I'm pretty sure that plane ride would be like fucking half a day.
Like if you just went to like Europe or something, like
Yeah.
the closest out of state
Yeah, like literally like
country
over the fucking,
besides
over
Canada,
the river.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Over
feel
the
like-
river. Stupid.
I feel like that's easily like a 12 hour
Yeah,
flight.
yeah.
So I can only imagine like what the fuck that is, bro.
I think though, well, I was talking to my dad because we want to go to Japan for my little sister's quince. You're welcome. But we wanted to go to Japan for my little sister's quince. And I was asking him, I was like, there's no way that we'll be able to sit in a chair like that on a plane for I think like a day or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, like, obviously for there, it'd be, obviously you wouldn't go like across the U.S. You'd go like west,
Mm-hmm.
'cause Japan's closer.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
So-
but it's still like what, a day or like half a day trip on a plane.
I'm not sure.
But 'cause you know, like when you're going to Mexico, you get kind of like that, like knee to the next person over
Yeah,
type
dude.
seats. He was saying, I don't know if this is true 'cause I don't think he's been anywhere else besides Mexico too. But he was saying that you get kind of like better seats when you're flying across country like
I
that.
feel like it would depend
Still
on the airline.
Normal seats like this, but like you could probably like extend your legs if you wanted to. Nothing like first class where you're able. Nothing first class where you're able to kind of like put up your feet or anything like that.
Mm.
But I think it's just kind of like farther away.
No. But yeah, I mean, 'cause I left, my flight was like at 9 p.m. and then it was, I think, like 3.5 hours to 4 hours. I think like 3.5 hours. And so pretty much by the time I got to like the US, or well, I guess technically TJ, I think it was like 11 or 10:30,
Mm-hmm.
'cause there's like a 2 hour difference. So literally, that whole plane ride was pretty fucking boring, man.
Hold on, keep talking.
But I mean, at least I did have like my Switch. So I was playing that for like a little bit, but like I got bored like after 1 hour, and then I was like kind of trying to go to sleep.
I just wanted to make sure everything was alright.
So now tell me about your drug endeavors that you did this week.
I didn't fucking take any drugs, alright? I'm
Yeah.
completely dead sober. But I went to a
That's
rave.
sad.
I went to a rave for the first time last weekend.
Sick invite.
I went to Beyond Wonderland, and fuck you, I did invite you. Shut
like
the hell up.
2 days before.
I got it. I freaking accepted the invite freaking like 4 days before. So whatever, Emmanuel. But I went to Beyond Wonderland, dude. That was freaking so much fun. Even though I've already talked to you about this like twice now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you again. But dude, that was so much fun. And I wasn't even like on any drugs. You know, just like being there. Everyone says
How
like
boring.
boring.
No drugs. I don't want to hear this.
Or like I'm talking and then you're just like, I'm just talking about it, like saying that I'm not doing drugs, and you're like, oh, brother, this guy stinks. Do you get it?
Yeah.
SpongeBob reference.
Yeah, you say that reference every day. I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't even see you every day, all right? But, no, so I went.
That's the cause of my depression.
I went to Beyond Wonderland, and everyone says that it's like, oh, if you don't go, like, you know, like it's just a vibe, you know, like you can't really explain it. Like you just listen to music and just hang out. It's just a vibe. I like never understood that. I always thought that was like so stupid when people say that, but it really is. You're just vibing.
I feel like I feel like if you were like on shrooms, you would enjoy it more.
Maybe, but like I mean, it was already in. I don't know, cause like I said, I don't know if cause I've talked to like Oscar, and he always says that like shrooms and acid are kind of like if you were high just times 10 or whatever. And if that's the case, dude, I'd get so friggin' anxious and paranoid.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't do acid. I feel like I would trip the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I would rather do shrooms than get high.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause the last time that I got high with Joel, dude, like, I don't like it's compared to what I used to do. Like, it was nothing. But dude, that shit had me like fucking tripping out, bro. I was in the car and I'm just kind of like moving around because I'm like.
Anxious?
I couldn't get comfortable, and I'm just anxious,
and
I'm just kind of like
legs, man.
And I was just kind of like, fuck, man. I was like, I'm definitely feeling this, man. I don't want to go home right now because I don't want to see his bomb right now.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, so I was like, dude, like my eyes are fucking bloodshot red and everything, and I'm just kind of like,
damn it.
So I feel like I would rather be on shrooms than weed.
Than smoking.
But I mean, fuck, dude, if I go, bro, I'm smoking weed. I'm fucking doing everything.
Oh my gosh.
Someone's like,
I don't know about that.
Someone's like, hey, shows me a fucking rusty ass needle. He's like, you want some?
You want some H?
Let me get it, bro.
You want some H?
Yeah.
You're like, sorry, that was bad. But yeah, like it was fun. I saw Diplo, which was really good. I don't really listen to his music, but I know who he is.
Yeah.
And we tried getting like all the way in front. My Danny and all them, they didn't really want to go like all the way in front because it was gonna be way too crowded, which makes sense, because most people that are in the front are just kind of like, woo, like I just want to see what's going on. But we got pretty close to it, and that was super super cool because we were able to like see Diplo kind of like on stage and everything.
Yeah, like how like I'm assuming there's no rows, but like.
Yeah.
Like counting like the people in front of you, like how
honestly,
10 people.
I think. Well, I feel like when I say like about like 10 to 12 rows, I feel like that sounds like a lot, but
it's really not because it's people and they're all like smushed together.
Yeah, exactly. The freaking thing was long though. Like if I had to kind of like probably put that whole like area like in a line. I think that thing's probably like over 500 feet long. So it's like for us to be, about like 20, 30 feet like behind or whatever, that's kind of like a very measurable size, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe I could be totally wrong with these measurements, but I'm just trying to say is we were pretty close.
Yeah.
And no, but dude, it was so much fun. Like they had a bunch of like art installations. Like there was this rabbit made out of wood. We got to take a picture of it. What are you laughing at? What stupid joke are you thinking? What?
Wood.
Wood what?
How much wood?
But yeah, we took some pictures. The first day was the day that we took more pictures. The second day we didn't really take pictures. But it's just weird because the only thing is that a lot of the places, I feel like it's meant for you to kind of like do drugs there, which is really funny because they check you for drugs and everything too. Do
they check you like that good though? Like,
I mean,
like let's say you got like a bag of mushrooms or like a joint.
Let's just say
and then you put it like in your fucking underwear.
Let's just say a couple of my friends, not Danny, we're able to bring in drugs. So they like check, but if you kind of
like you're good.
You just touched my tits, my singular tit actually.
And I'll do it again.
Yeah, they don't check you like really good, and it's funny because me and Oscar we passed through easily, and Danny and Gabe had to like got patted down, which was pretty funny.
I mean, I feel like the good thing about like acid or like mushroom is you can just like eat that shit before
And then
you get
just
there.
wait till.
Yeah, because I mean it's not gonna kick in till like 30 minutes to an hour.
Kind of, but you don't really want to be high 20, 30 an hour in. You want to be high freaking like 4 hours in. Because that's what, like, when the lights dim and they turn on all the, like, cool lights and everything.
Oh, okay.
That's when it really starts to get a little bit more exciting.
But I mean, like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess. Because I mean, I think, like, I'm not certain about, like, acid, but I think, like, a mushroom trip would probably, like, last you, like, an hour to, like, feel it. And
like
then
to
probably,
peak.
And then, probably, like, 4 to 6 hours it would last, I would think.
I don't know. That's like kind of the weird things with drugs is that you have to you have to know what you're taking,
Yeah.
and then like calculate the amount of time that it's gonna take for you to like peak.
Yeah.
Because like if we were to like watch what.
And another thing about another
Yes.
thing about the mushrooms is like I feel like you have it's kind of like alcohol where you kind of like feel the need to pee.
Really?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But like with shrooms, I've heard that like it takes about 3 to 4 hours for you to peak, right? Or 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, maybe like 2 to 3. Probably
So
when you get peak.
it's kind of like if you want like Diplo sets started at 11, so you would have had to take them at what 9, in order for you to just be like, whoa, like right during his set.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure like the difference between the shrooms here and like in Mexico.
that's true.
But like I felt like I was pretty like obviously not sober, but I felt like I was conscious enough to like
Know what's going on.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I wasn't just like fucking tripping.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was pretty cool.
We should do mushrooms one time.
I think I'm okay.
No, you're definitely doing them.
But yeah, like they had a lot of play. That's kind of like the only thing too is they had 2 rides and both the lines were super super long and they were just kiddie rides. Like they had maybe like a 50 to 60 foot Ferris wheel, which I mean like you compare it to like other places and it's not that high. It's kind of like a small one.
Like a small like. I don't think you've ever been to like the church fair, huh?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But like the San Diego County Fair, because it's not the Del Mar Fair anymore.
Oh.
But that one's pretty tall. But yeah, this one was kind of small, and then they also had this like weird like merry-go-round thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like that Dumbo ride.
Okay.
And that one, we waited in line for 40 minutes, and you didn't really do too much, but it was whatever. Like I mean, it was either that going to watch one of some random set or just sitting down on the grass. That's kind of like the only thing is that it's like made for you to kind of like be on drugs when you're there.
Yeah.
So me being sober was kind of like, this is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like the music and I like the environment and everything, but there's really not that much to do.
No, I feel like you should have done something.
Yeah.
Maybe if a kind person would have offered you, I'm sure you would have taken it.
Yeah.
Get it? 'Cause someone did offer.
I know.
But you're a little bitch.
But yeah, like whatever. No, but they did have this one attraction, the tea party that I was telling you about.
Oh yeah.
Where so since it was Alice in Wonderland based, they had like the tea party, and there was this guy that was dressed as the Mad Hatter, I think, but he was wearing a crown. He wasn't wearing a hat, so I didn't really understand that. And then there was like another person with him, and I don't know if she just was like dressed in all white like a Klanswoman. But no, I'm just kidding. Like she had like white hair and then like a white dress, and she kind of had that like the Queen of Hearts look, but she didn't look like she was trying to be like the Queen of Hearts, if that makes sense.
She was a drag queen.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if both of them got paid because they were trying to be like crowd pleasers and everything. So I don't know if they were like supposed to be there or if they were just like, hey, we're dressed up, like let's go be the Mad Hatter and the Queen of Hearts or something like that. Are you really fucking doing ice chewing ASMR?
They're like the people that you see like in like the Hollywood Boulevard where like they're dressed as like a superhero and then they go up to you, they take a picture without you really even wanting them, and then they're like, all right, that's $20.
That's never happened to me, but yeah, maybe.
You never heard of that?
No.
Yeah, that's how like. Well, I'm not sure if it was. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Hollywood Boulevard, and like in New York, like there's people, especially in New York with like Spider-Man. Like
That's funny.
They'll be like dressed up like that, and then they'll go up to you, take a picture, and be like, all right, that's $20, bro.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Would you just be like, God, I didn't want that picture? If anything, I should be charging you.
When you see them, you kind of just...
You run away from them.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch me. Right. Just kidding. But that one was pretty cool because I was able to like talk to people and kind of like interact with people socially, which was honestly one of the reasons why I wanted to go, which I didn't do enough of because I'm so friggin' shy and insecure a little bit. But I wanted to like interact with people and like have fun and like talk to them and everything. But like what was I saying? Oh, there wasn't like too much of that, especially because like most of the people were on drugs. But that one I feel like was a more talkative environment, and it was cool because I sat next to this girl. I hope her name was Skylar, because I introduced her to my friends as Skylar, and maybe she didn't tell me that her name was Skylar, but it was definitely Sky something. And if you're watching this, I'm sorry if your name's not Skylar, which I doubt you are, but maybe one day. But it was pretty funny because I don't really believe in that whole like the astral signs, or what are they called? Astrology signs. And it was funny because she was like, first question, she's like, I was like, oh, is anyone sitting here? She was like, no, go ahead. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. And she was like, what's your sign? And I was like, my sign? She was like, yeah. She's like, I'm from Santa Cruz or something like that. What's your sign? And then I was like, oh, Gemini, I guess. And she was like, oh, you're fucking toxic. I was like, sick. I was like, okay, cool, thanks. You fucking bitch. Just kidding.
Should have been like, I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm like, Sagittarius. What? You're a Sagittarius? You're a Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Or you're a Sagittarius because you just be sagging.
Sagging. Not gonna lie, I thought that kind of scared me.
That's funny. No, but yeah, it was funny because like she was like, "Oh, you're fucking toxic," and then she was like, "All like some of my exes were Gemini or something like that." And it's like you're not trustworthy, you're toxic, but you know how to fuck. And I was like, "I'm a virgin." No, but she was like, "You know how to fuck." So I mean, you have that going for you. She was like, "I'm a Scorpio. We're pretty much like the same thing. We're toxic, but we know how to fuck, this and that." I should have been like, "Damn, trying to put this to the test or what?" Because I know I don't know how to fuck. Jeez. Are you alright?
That's fucking funny. That's the funniest thing you've said all day.
Wow, thanks.
Man, that's the funniest shit you said all year.
You haven't even been here for like half of the year.
Exactly.
But
I mean, I don't know, man. Like that shit kind of like fucking low-key does piss me off a little bit, cause like
I know it's so annoying because when there's people that like actually
like,
believe
live by that shit, bro, and it's like bro, like
yeah.
Not.
Well, I mean, I don't know what your whole like sign is.
I don't know what it is either, but I fucking doubt.
But like everyone has always told me like, oh, you're toxic, you're two-faced, like you can't be trusted, this and that. And can I not?
You kind of are a little two-faced.
Can I not be trusted? Am I two-faced? Am I actually two-faced?
No.
Can you trust me?
Yeah, I think you're like the only person. Well, I mean, you and Joel, but I'm pretty.
Is it Joel?
You're like the same birthday.
Yeah,
so I mean,
because
like,
his birthday is July something, right?
9th.
And I think that's like I don't know.
You're June 9th, right?
Yeah, no, I'm June 6th. Fuck you, Emmanuel.
Oh shit, my bad. No, yeah, you're June 6th, and then Joel says he was born June 9th, but like
June 9th?
Yeah, because he's like legally his birthday's in July, but I think he says that his mom like wrote the wrong month or something on the birth certificate, which I don't
know if that's how that works.
Yeah, like like, I find that hard to believe because, I mean, obviously, if
I thought
born June and his mom writes July, like, I don't think they'll be like, oh, what? Oh, well,
Okay.
he's not going to exist for this whole month then, you know?
Fuck. You just go on a criminal rampage as a newborn. You're like, I don't exist for another month. Let me go to San Andres. What is that place called?
San Andres, Guayapam.
But I mean, we had like a little conversation. It was funny because like I don't really remember what she looked like because her voice was freaking like blown out.
Like raspy and stuff?
Yeah. Like she like you couldn't
like
hear.
Like if she had just finished sucking like.
Okay. So whenever she talked, like I had to like look at her to know that she was talking to me, and then I had to like come all the way over here so she could pretty much like yell in my ear. But her yelling was like a whisper almost.
Next thing you know, next thing you know, she's like licking your ear.
That's what I was gonna say. So that was pretty funny because I don't really remember what she looked like, but hey, we had like a pretty decent conversation.
Besides the part where she just judges you by your birthday.
Well, she was saying, I mean, it's not really judging because I guess Scorpios are kind of like the same, like not exactly the same. I mean, like they're not like two-faced, but apparently like they're toxic too. But I don't know. It's like this whole ordeal. So she wasn't really dissing me because then she started like dissing herself too. So I was like, okay, it's not that bad. But what was I gonna say? Oh, she was like, oh, what are you on? And then I was like, nothing. And she was like, you're lying. She was like, your pupils are dilated. You're lying. And then I was like, oh, I don't know. My pupils are just naturally dilated. Because I think someone's told me that my pupils just kind of like open and close. I don't know if that's true. Are you just going to look into my eyes?
Yeah, they look like they're pretty
all right,
open.
Wait, hold on. Be quiet. Don't say anything. Just look into my eyes.
Hold on.
Fuck. I played too many video games. Damn it. I played too many video games when I was a kid. Now my eyes don't water when I just leave them open like that. Have you ever like
flex? But okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish this story and then wait. Actually, no. Let me say this real quick. Have you ever played like video games for like 6 hours straight and then you like catch yourself with your eyes just burning because you haven't closed them? I feel like that's put so much kind of like trauma to my eyes where sometimes they just live without water in them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Have you ever dealt with that? Now you're like amazing at staring contests because you've lived with just staring at a TV for 6 hours straight without blinking.
I think so.
All right. Anyways. So she was like, you're lying. Your pupils are dilated. And I was like, I don't know. And she was like, well, if you are on something or if you want to, you know, I'll give you some shrooms. You know, I'll give you some mushrooms. That's my bedtime. I say that literally every single episode. But she was like, if you want, I can give you some shrooms, like complimentary.
What was she wearing?
I don't remember. I didn't really look at her. But no, I was gonna make a bad joke.
No, because I was gonna say like if she was like one of those girls that was like wearing like a lot of skin.
Yeah.
Like
it was just like fishnets and a bra and underwear.
Where did she hide the fucking mushroom?
What are you choking on, bro? Jesus Christ.
It's like halfway in. The fucking noise. You heard that?
Sucking dick. I'm gonna try to take that audio and then put it on a soundboard so when you say something stupid, you just hear. But anyways,
I don't know why I keep eating ice if it happens.
But anyways, yeah, she offered me mushrooms, and then, like, my first instinct, because I'm sober, I'm like, no, thank you. And then I thought about it afterwards. I was like, dude, I should have said yes and then gave it to someone else or something.
No, that's me.
What?
That's mean.
That's true. But she was like, yeah, if you take Molly, you know, it feels really good when someone like scratches your head and scratches your arms. I was like, cool, I'm not doing Molly, so thanks for that advice.
Molly, I thought it was mushrooms.
No, she just mentioned that, and I was like, who's Molly?
Did you laugh?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
You were supposed to laugh, right? Or you were supposed to not laugh, which would have made it funnier. But should we do that again? She was like, if you take Molly, you know, it feels really good when you when they scratch your head and whatnot. And I was like, who's Molly?
You should have been like, where's Molly so I can take? I don't know. Man, stupid as shit. I thought I had something. Bro, I got my fucking molars fucking filled like a while ago.
You didn't even let me finish my story.
I'm sorry, because it's just like with the eyes.
Whatever.
Every time I fucking like the water gets like in the back fucking molars or something, it just fucking hurts. Not like hurts, but you know, like.
Oh yeah.
You know, like when you bite like ice cream, it feels like that, but in the molars.
Yeah. I have that same feeling with like candy.
Fucking hate it.
I just got cavities. But yeah, and then we sang the ABC song. Just cause. With the like Queen of Hearts, and I shook her hand. I was gonna try to like kiss her hand, but she was too far away, so I didn't. I just shook it, which was really awkward.
That's sexual assault.
I know. That's why I didn't. Ow. What am I a football player on a pro team? Get it? Fuck,
Let
stop.
me see, I wanna try it.
No.
Dude, I got some.
Alright, fine.
Damn.
But so then we walked away, and then we went into these doors that kind of just had rooms. It was pretty cool. They had fuzzy walls in one of them. But what else happened? We saw Diplo.
Do yours fit you snug?
No, they kind of fit me big.
No, but like the. Because I feel like with these, I could like tighten them one more.
Yeah, I feel like I could tighten these a little bit more too. But anyways, those look good on you. But
With these white fucking socks.
What else happened? Is there anything eventful that happened? Yeah, some of my friends took drugs, and they didn't really seem like they were like drugged up at all either.
Maybe everyone else was just so drugged up that your friends seemed normal.
I guess that's true. I'm gonna learn how to do that like finger thing.
What finger thing?
The like, have you seen those like? Just so I can go up to random people that like aren't drugged up, or that aren't peaking, and I can just do it in their face and be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Bro, I remember that shit. Well, I don't know about you, but I remember I think that thing was kind of like a big thing, like with shuffling.
Yeah.
And I remember one time, like, my cousin was doing those things,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I remember there was a party at his house, and he was like, "You guys want to see a light show?" So he's like, "Let's go up to my room," and then like we went up to his room, bro. Like he turned off the lights. He's like, "All right, just sit down on the bed," and then he put them, and then like, you know, so there'd be like three of us on the bed just like this, and then he's like doing that thing and like in front of us, and then I'm just like looking back at it now, I'm just kind of like, even then I'm pretty sure I was like, "What the fuck is this
This
shit,
is
man?"
so stupid.
Yeah, but I mean we were kids.
Yeah. No, but wouldn't that be funny? Just walking up to people that are just kind of like having a good time raving. Then I just go up to them, this short ass fucking five. Yeah. This 5'6" freaking. I'm 5'6". All right, I'm not 5'5" and 3/4.
You're 5'5" and 3/4.
No,
Yeah,
I'm 5'6". But imagine just like me going up to this tall guy, just being like,
"You tripping out, man?"
"You tripping out, man?" And be like, "Dude, what the fuck? Get away from me, bro! I'm not high. What are you doing?" Be like, "Oh shit, sorry."
I wonder if someone would get mad and like pick a fight with you, even though I feel like that's not the place people would do that.
I feel like some people would pick a fight, because one joke that I had there was that there was these girls that were exposed, like completely exposed, like no area was showing, like there was no, there was
Like,
no
she
lips
literally got
coming
some
out.
dental floss and like put a piece of and put a piece of paper on like her nibs and like.
So there was this one girl that I remember vividly. Oh,
Vividly, you say?
Yeah.
You were checking her out?
no, maybe, but so she had this freaking like thin fucking like a string, you know, kind of going down to this like banana hammock looking area.
Oh, like the shit that Borat wears.
Yeah, but thinner than that. So like it only covered like, you know, the slit in
The
her
hoo-ha,
vagina.
yeah.
Her hoo-ha? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And then she just had electric tape on her nipples. And I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. And then there was this other girl who was just wearing like a onesuit, but with like a deep V, so you could see like not her full boobs, but you know, there's a lot of cleavage there.
Yeah.
And then she had a boyfriend just like walking behind her in joggers, you know, shoes that like you're wearing, and a white shirt. And I was like, bro, you guys are two, you know, completely different, you know, vibes going on. And I could just feel that like, I don't know, I felt like the guy, like not trying to diss him or anything, but I felt like that guy was kind of like that type to be like insecure and be like, fuck, stop looking at my girl, man. Stop looking at my girl. So if like I looked at her for too long, you know, he'd be like, what's good?
Like, I mean, your girlfriend's like practically naked. You just say that with a straight face. He's like, what would you look at? I'm like, well, I mean, your girlfriend's like fucking butt ass naked. What do you expect me to do? I'm not fucking gay.
What do you want me to look at you, fool? All right, take your pants off.
Yo, bro.
Take your pants off. Let me see that dick. That's what I thought, bitch. Let me look at your girlfriend then.
That's kind of sus, bro.
Bro, it's not gay. It was a peaceful place. But what was I saying after that?
The girl would like their.
I just feel like people would pick fights with you at like stuff like that, you know. And but anyways, yeah. So other than that, one last thing real quick before, because I mean we've already almost been doing this for about an hour.
Yeah.
But there was this freaking room that people would just like sit at. It's like the Oasis room or something like that.
Well, you don't, yeah.
Yeah, and they would just have like bean bags, not that you sit on though, that you like lay your head on, and then you lay on the grass. And that's for people that are like dehydrated or like coming down, and they're having like a bad trip or something like that.
They literally like not make you, but they literally like expect you to do drugs, and they just put everything.
Yeah,
kind of there.
Exactly, and then they check you for drugs to make sure that you don't have any.
Because I mean they have to. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, they like have that like whole thing, and then it was weird because you go in and there's like people that are there to like listen to you and like run you through, you know, your trip and make sure that you're okay, which is pretty funny. Because at the end of the day, you go to therapy and you just have someone to listen to you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all it is. So if anything, you can just go there and then have a full-on therapy session with these people.
I mean, you would be paying like $200.
That's true. But you pay $200 for the concert and you get the therapy for free.
That's true.
But yeah, it was pretty funny because there was this guy. So there was two people that I remember. There was this girl who was just having the worst time possible, and she was just like hyperventilating, sweating out of her, like not literally sweating out of her ass, but like, you know, just like drenched in sweat probably. And then she had a guy friend there that was like blowing her with one of those like handheld fans.
Every time you say blowing her,
I know, you fucking disgusting. And then one of the workers came through and started blowing her with the fan too. And so like, and she just didn't look like. I keep telling
you not to make me laugh. I'm hitting that shit.
And she just was having like the worst time possible, and you could tell. But then there was this other guy who one of the workers was just like blowing him off too with the fan, and he was just kind of like probably coming down from like an acid trip. Just when you have that like moment of kind of like, I need to get all my feelings out, you know. So you know, you could tell that he was just coming down and like it was probably like sad or whatever. So I was like, damn, should I just be high and talk about my problems to these people?
What's called? Were you
or
guys,
pretend to be high?
Were you guys all like separated, or like were you guys always stick together?
On Friday we got separated on accident because Jordan started to kind of like
do her own thing.
No, because she started to kind of like get sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I wait. Gabe, Jordan, this is for you. I waited outside of the bathrooms for almost 20 minutes for them to come out, and they didn't give me any heads up that they were going to be in there for a long time. So I tried texting them, and I got no service there, being like, I'm leaving. I've been out here like an absolute weirdo for 20 minutes just waiting outside the bathroom. So I went with Danny and Brenda and Oscar.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, where's Jordan, this and that. Where's Gabe? And I was like, oh, they're in the bathroom. Like, I don't know. And then we tried calling them so we can meet up again. And we couldn't find them. So then by that time, it was already like almost 2 o'clock. So we left. They had the marker for the car, for the parking lot. So they could walk over there. So we were like, okay, well, we're out. Meet us at the parking lot. Dude, they didn't start walking till like almost in like an hour to like almost an hour and a half later to the car, which is still like about a 20-minute walk. So we were there till like 3:30, just chilling in the car, which was pretty funny. And then I had to drive back.
How far was the drive?
Like 30 minutes.
Not
so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, we got back at like, oh, and then friggin' Gabe dropped his phone somewhere. So we got there at 4. He probably went to sleep around 4 or 5, and he woke up at 8 to drive back to the event, like 8 in the morning to drive back to the event and find his phone, and then like drive back and then go back to sleep. And then he woke up again at like 10, and we went to go get food. Bro. So that motherfucker got like 3 hours of sleep.
That's tough.
I know. And then we went to the event at 5 again, and we went to sleep at like 2 that time. And I got a full freaking like 9 hours of sleep.
Nice.
Then I went to church, and I asked for God for forgiveness.
Did you though?
No. I did not. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. No, but yeah, so that was my rave event. It was really fun though.
Maybe next time I'll go.
Maybe. I recommend it. You don't even have to do drugs. It's still cool.
No, I probably will do drugs.
No, you don't have to. It's still cool when you're sober.
I mean, I'll be sober enough.
Enough?
Yeah. Wait, was there people like smoking like just joints like?
Yeah. If like almost every single person was like just smoking. Whether they were like on Molly, on acid, on mushrooms, almost every single person was like smoking. Oh, when we saw the Diplo set, I told you, like it was foggy in like the whole front section, and I couldn't tell if it was because people were smoking or because of the fog machine. But it was funny because the only thing I could freaking smell, like I couldn't smell sweat, I couldn't smell like BO, I couldn't smell like bad breath or anything like that. I could only smell freaking like weed from like flour or weed from like a pen, like combined, because you know how the pen has that like weird chemically smell, like that weird sweet kind of like weird smell. So I smelled like those two smells combined,
so
which was really funny.
Someone could like shat themselves and
I probably wouldn't be able to smell it.
Nice.
No.
Good to know.
Are you gonna shit yourself?
Probably.
Dude, I almost shat myself, and I wasn't even high. But it was funny because like
probably pissed myself
for some reason I got like a weird like Hershey squirts going on.
Alright.
So I think that's a good.
I think that's a good.
I went to the porta potty because they only have porta potties there, and I wasn't about to lay my ass cheeks down on the freaking toilet, so I had to literally like plank sit and just like shit myself like that, which that was pretty difficult, but I did it.
I don't need. Now I have that image in my fucking head.
You're welcome. And it was funny because like I was so scared of people outside being able to hear me, because like I freaking like, no, like when I would fart because of, like the poop or whatever, it would just go. And it was loud.
Dude, we don't need a.
And I was like, "Fuck! I hope people don't hear me." That's so
Someone
awkward.
Just like, "Hey, this guy's shitting in here."
Hey, yo, who's shitting in there?
Bro, that shit would be funny as fuck.
No, it wouldn't. That would be traumatizing. Because they don't have any place where I could like wash myself.
You just started hearing people like banging on it. You're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
No. So yeah, that shit was.
I feel like we should, if we do go.
No, we shouldn't do that. What? Is that what you were going to say? That we should do that? Oh, my God. No, we shouldn't do that at all.
Some poor man or woman's just in there tripping balls, trying to take a shit. And then we just fucking...
Oh, shit, it's an earthquake.
But that should be funny.
That shit would be funny, but that would be so mean.
Then we just do it to everyone so that they all come out. They're not alone.
You know how heavy those things are?
I feel like 3 people can do that.
Maybe. But yeah, that was my event, which is pretty fun.
Sounds like fun.
It was fun.
Kind of wish you guys would have invited me.
We did invite you.
Did you though?
Yeah. All right, real quick, just so we can have this. I wrote this idea down on my notes, cause remember last time we said the apology video. Yeah. This time we do like the intro to a porn video, but like with the same energy as like a YouTube video.
But I feel like that's just. No, I go first because I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? So you have like the girl dancing and like getting like half naked or whatever, and then you know how the guy comes in and then like the dick just pops out and then she just like gets on her knees. So instead of just having the guy pop in, he comes in and he's like, "Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Brazzers." Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, "Well." Stop making me feel fucking uncomfortable, bro. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm about to fuck Alexis, Texas in this bitch. Look at this big, fat, juicy ass, bro. Look at these big, fat mommy milkers right here. My dad walked in. So leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Go check out Alexis, Texas channel. And then we're about to get in this bitch's guts, all right? Now let me get a hold of that camera. Let's get in here.
You really rehearsed that, I feel like.
I rehearsed it in my head.
That's good enough.
I got another one. What's up, guys? We're about to get into this porn star's guts, bro. So, fuck. Without further ado, let me get into this. But wait, is that a sponsor? These guts are sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the best ticketing app that you can find on the market. They help you get the best seats that you can for the lowest price. If you want to use our promo code /SeatGeek, SeatGeek.com, Bum Boys. We're not even sponsored by SeatGeek. That would be so cool, though.
I don't think they would.
They would one day.
Like, these guys just fucking talking out their ass.
All right, that's all I got.
I don't think I got anything for that, man.
Come on, man. Just go on. Your best idea.
I don't watch porn.
Oh, sure. Whatever. Fucking virgin. All right. Well, I think that's it then, because we are at that like an hour and 10 minutes mark. So I think that's gonna be it for this one. Do you have anything else to say? Okay, well, check out, my YouTube channel, AntonioLara400. Go follow me on Instagram at AntonioLara16. And if you want to see my shitty car TikToks, go follow me on TikTok at AntonioLara88. I don't know why it's 88. That's just the number that they gave me, so whatever. Is there anything you want to shout out?
Execute Order 66. Alright. That's all for today. I gotta go home and get some sleep.
Some Snape?
Some sleep.
Like Harry Potter Snape?
Sleep.
Or like a circumcision Snape? All right, that's all. Whatever. All right, I'll see you guys, next week. This is actually going up in like almost a month, so this is gonna be real late. Is there any news, like social media news?
I'm not sure about social media, but there's that whole Afghan thing.
Oh, that's right.
I think it was 13 military members died from was it a bombing or something? And I'm not sure if it was 10 or I think it was 11 of those service members were actually from Camp Pendleton. 10 of those being Marines and one of them being a Navy corpsman.
Damn. Well, that's all fuck! I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Say that again. Just the last part.
It was 10 Marines and a Navy doc.
Damn. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. So, bye guys.
Bye.
Just kidding. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, rip, I guess, to those soldiers. I don't know what to say. Damn, that sucks. I hope they get well soon. I don't know.
They're dead,
Oh,
bro. You
fuck.
can't say. Oh my god, dude. Now we're gonna have the SJWs and all the.
All right.
Other-
Well, sorry. I don't know what to say.
You know, it sucks.
Rest
We're
in
living in
peace.
tough times, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Feel sorry to all their families. If they have a GoFundMe, go support that. I don't know if they do. I haven't looked into it, but
I don't know, man.
all right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios. Don't drop that. That was expensive.